New models, mechanisms are now blocks, and doors have become blocks too. And all of this is in the new version of my Addon 1.0.6, Poppy Playtime by MeBesm. Let's start with the fact that I've changed the hands. They look better now. Here are all the hands in the inventory. Yeah, they're closer to the vanilla style now. They look really nice and fit right into the game. Let's take a look at all the hands. Now that we've opened the menu, it's divided into two tabs, one for hands and one for accessories. We'll look at the second one later. Right now, by clicking on a hand, we can add hands. Clicking the plus sign equips the hand, and the minus sign removes it. Here's how the hands look now. Their positioning has changed a bit from the first-person view. Now let's take a look at all the other hands. Let's start with the yellow hand. It now looks like this. Here it is when charged with fire, ice, and electricity. And here is the third-person view of the hand. Next up is the green hand. When charged, we get a beautiful energy transition animation. And here's what the Omni hand looks like. The orange hand has also been updated to match the game style. The pressurized hand has also been updated. And here's the purple hand. The hand swap animation has also changed and looks really cool. Now I'll explain the design of the new hand, since some people don't get it. Here's the hand design. There's a shadow between the fingers, and here are the 4 fingers. We decided to make it this way to match my new style, because it would look weird if everything else had the same style, but the hand didn't. Fixed a bug where the hand would pass through these blocks. Now, if a block under the hand breaks, the hand won't hang in the air, but will simply return to the player. Here's how they've changed. Out of nostalgia, some might think the old ones are better, but they're really outdated. Now let's take a look at Globy. Open the menu, go to Accessories, and enable Globy now. It's on your wrist. It looks nice, but it has its own quirks. If the player takes damage, its texture changes and it looks sad. Even the item's icon changes to a sad one. If you tap Globy, it switches modes. Here's the flashlight mode. It will dynamically light your path. Tap it again, and it changes to glasses mode. For now, this mode has no functionality. It just looks cool with the glasses. Next up are magnets and bracelets. More specifically, a new block and an accessory. Let's enable the bracelets, and now let's place these blocks. Just shoot with your hand, and we'll start being pulled together. If we don't have the bracelets, nothing will work. It works in any direction. It's time for the purple hand. The platform for the grab is now a block, not an entity. Many asked for it, and here it is. When grabbing, the hand now pauses briefly on the platform, just like in the original game. You can do some interesting parkour with all this. Since the hands have been redesigned, I redrew the scanners to match the new hand. The horizontal bar is now also a block rather than an entity, and the bug that prevented the hand from being detached has been fixed. Thanks to this, you can swing across a pit. When we latch onto it, it holds us, and we can swing across longer distances. Let's move on. The close and open items have been reworked. And most importantly, doors are now blocks, not entities. Place a door, and it becomes blocks. If you break any of the blocks, the entire door breaks. Doors can be activated with regular redstone. Now, as for the items, clicking on the door will either open or close it. I've thought through this mechanic. For example, if we have a 3x3 door, and there's something in the way preventing the door from being placed, the block that's in the way will be highlighted. All doors have their own dimensions. Even with this large door, the entire door consists of blocks. The levers have been redesigned. They are now blocks rather than entities. You can change their states using the open and close options. In the creative menu, all blocks that are in the inventory here have an icon instead of a model, so everything matches the same style. Now, when you open the wrench, you'll see two buttons. The bottom one contains all your bindings. The top one is where you create bindings. Select a lever, then click on it, open the menu again, and click Next, then click on the door. Open the menu once more, and save everything. Go to the second button below, and here's how it works. We selected the lever, and what we selected is highlighted. In the menu itself, you can delete bindings or return to the menu. You can no longer lower the lever simply by moving the player's hand. To do this, you need to release the hand from the grab pack, then pull it back, and the lever will lower. You can also raise the lever. We've added a binding for the fuse panel block to doors. Select it in the menu and bind it. After that, we need to insert these blocks in the order shown here. The scanner toy now has a binding too. We insert the toy and the door opens. We take it out and it closes. As you can see in the menu, everything we just attached is there. Next, we have a card slot. It can now also be attached to the doors. After that, insert the card and the door will open. Take it out and it closes. Here's the battery slot. It's now a block. And the battery itself is now a block too. You can place the battery in the compartment manually, and the door will open. You can attach it just like before, but now it's a block instead of an entity. Put on the grab pack, shoot the battery, and it will be picked up. Then we can insert it into the compartment. Let's move on. The box with the poppy has changed, just like the poppy itself. Now the box is placed right alongside the poppy.
You opened my case.
Release your hand, and we get a mini cutscene. The case itself remains, but Poppy is alive and walking around. We can even pick it up with the mouse wheel. Poppy's design has become vanilla style.
While I'm still a doll.
The cutscene has been fixed. The scanner here is new, as are Poppy and the hand. We shoot, and our hand is taken away. Cool cutscene.
So long. Isn't this exciting, Poppy? Very exciting, Mommy. Mommy heard that Miss Poppy was going to just give you the train code to escape. Now, how?
But let's move on.
Listen.
Second cutscene with the new Poppy we approach, and she gets snatched.
Listen. I'm going to need you to trust me.
The hands have been updated here too. If Poppy is next to Kiss, she climbs onto Kiss's back. And that's the end of this update. In the future, I plan to change the textures of all the doors, because look at this, why are the shadows so ugly? I also want to make scanners and the like into blocks. Right now, they're all still entities. In creative mode, I did a bit of sorting and removed unnecessary items like morph scrimmers so they don't clutter up the inventory. They'll appear when you activate a morph. You can download it in the description, and see you all later.